Kundalini. My understanding in simple words, when I speak of Kundalini, I do not see it as something mystical, distant or separate from me. I understand it as the awakening of my own awareness into consciousness. What Kundalini means to me? Kundalini is the silent power of awareness within me. It is always present, but usually my attention is scattered, distracted and divided. When that same attention becomes steady, clear, undisturbed, it begins to transform into consciousness that is fully aware of itself. In one simple line, Kundalini is my awareness becoming conscious, alert and aware of itself as consciousness. How I experience it normally. I think, I react, I get pulled by thoughts and emotions, but when awareness deepens, I observe my thoughts, I remain conscious while experiencing, I do not get lost, then I am not just thinking, I am aware that I am aware. Why I relate it to a cobra. When I observe a cobra, I see it is still, it is fully alert, it is not distracted, it is completely aware of everything around it. This reflects my inner state. When awareness becomes sharp, I become silent, conscious, alert, without reacting unnecessarily. Understanding the inner movement, I see Kundalini not as something rising physically, but as a refinement of my awareness from scattered to one-pointed, from unconscious to conscious, from distracted to being alert. What happens within me when this awareness deepens? My attention becomes one-pointed, it does not wander. My vision becomes sharp, I see clearly inside and outside. I remain alert, not sleepy, not mechanical. I feel conscious of everything happening. I become awareness itself, not just a thinker, but the one who knows. Understanding each word my way. Awareness, I know what is happening. Consciousness, I am aware that I am aware. Conscious, I am present. Alert, I am awake, attentive, and not distracted. The final realization. Kundalini is not something I chase. It is something I recognize within my own awareness. The final line. When my awareness becomes conscious, alert and steady, I experience myself as consciousness itself. Kundalini. Meaning in Hindu scriptures, simple and deep. In the traditional texts of India, especially Upanishads and Hatha Yoga Pradipika, Kundalini is described as a latent spiritual power within every human being. What is Kundalini scriptural meaning? It is called Kundalini Shakti, described as coiled energy like a serpent at the base of the spine, located in the Mooladhara Chakra, not physical, subtle energy of consciousness. In one line, scriptural view, Kundalini, the dormant divine energy that when awakened leads to self-realization. Why is it called the coiled serpent? Scriptures use symbolic language. Coiled, potential, not active. Serpent, alert, powerful, precise. Meaning, energy is present but not yet awakened. What happens when Kundalini awakens? According to yogic texts, energy rises through the Sushumna Nadi, central channel, passes through chakras, energy centers, reaches Sahasrara, the crown chakra. The result? Union of individual consciousness with the universal consciousness. The chakras, path of the Kundalini. Mooladhara, survival base. Swadhisthana, emotions. Manipura, power. Anahata, love. Vishuddha, expression. Agya, insight. Sahasrara, pure consciousness. Kundalini rises through these levels of awareness. Features of Kundalini awakening. Heightened awareness, clear perception, deep understanding and awareness of thoughts. Inner and outer vision. Awareness of inner self, awareness of outer world, seeing reality without distortion. One-pointed mind, ekagrata. Mind becomes steady and no distraction. Increased energy, vitality rises, body and mind feel alive. Detachment, less attachment to emotions and more stability. Expansion of consciousness, feeling of unity, sense of oneness with existence. Deep meditation state, natural stillness, effortless awareness. Important clarification. Scriptures also warn Kundalini is not just physical sensations, not just heat vibrations or visions. Real Kundalini is transformation of awareness. Cobra. Still, alert, focused, unaware. This is Kundalini in awareness form. Final scriptural essence from yogic wisdom. Kundalini is the journey from body to mind, mind to awareness, awareness to pure consciousness. Final simple truth. Kundalini is not something you get, it is something you realize. When awareness becomes steady, sharp and undistracted, Kundalini is already awake. The chakras, my understanding in my own view. When I look at chakras, I do not see them as spinning wheels somewhere inside the body that I must locate or activate. I understand them as levels of my awareness through which I experience life. What chakras mean to me? Chakras are not objects. They are not physical centers. They are stages of how I experience emotions, thoughts and awareness. In one line, chakras are stages of awareness moving through emotions towards the consciousness. Are chakras emotional stages? Yes, from my understanding. Each chakra represents a type of emotion, a type of reaction, a level of understanding. How I see them simply: fear, survival awareness; desire, emotional movement; power, control and identity; love, connection; expression, truth; clarity, insight; silence, pure awareness. These are not places, they are states I move through every day. Should chakras be studied? Philosophically, yes. If I study chakras only as colors, symbols, locations, I remain at surface level. But when I study them as patterns of mind, emotional tendencies, levels of awareness, then it becomes real understanding. Why seed syllables, beej mantras matter? Seed sounds are not magic words. I understand them as sound vibrations that help stabilize attention. They give the mind a point to rest. They reduce distraction. They bring rhythm to awareness. So their importance is not mystical power. It is helping awareness become steady. Why seekers get stuck in Kundalini as outer energy? This happens because mind looks for something extraordinary. It wants power, experience, sensation. It wants to be special. So Kundalini is imagined as rising force, energy explosion, mystical power. But in this, awareness is forgotten. My understanding. Kundalini is not an outer force. It is my awareness becoming sharp, conscious and undistracted. The misunderstanding. When I chase sensations, visions, energy movements, I move away from truth because I am again distracted. The safer spiritual practice. The safest and most direct path is to remain in awareness, observe, stay alert. Why awareness matters in life? Awareness helps me think clearly, act wisely, respond, not react, see truth without confusion. Perfect understanding like a cricket batsman, fully alert, watching the ball, responding in the moment, like a football player, aware of the team, field, movement, like driving, walking, security guarding. In all, awareness is the key. The code is simple: be aware, be alert, be conscious. But I forget this code when I am distracted. My attention is weak, my awareness is broken. The final understanding. Chakras are not something to chase. Kundalini is not something to activate. Everything comes down to one thing: how aware I am in each moment. Final lines. When awareness is steady, conscious and alert, every chakra is already aligned and life flows in clarity. My understanding. The science of conscious awareness. I see the body-mind awareness and what I call Kundalini or Yoga not as separate systems but as one continuous movement of consciousness experiencing itself. Body. The instrument. The body is my visible instrument. It acts, it moves, it expresses. It is like a device through which everything becomes visible. The mind, the field in motion. The mind for me is not a fixed thing. It is a field of movements, thoughts, emotions, memories, reactions. It feels like a space filled with motion. Yes, it has patterns, tendencies, weight of impressions, but it is still movement, not the source. Emotions. Movements, not identity. Emotions come and go. They grow because they are repeated. They are remembered. They are identified with. They feel powerful, but they are still temporary waves. When I call them viral, I see that they spread, they influence, they condition behavior, but they are not what I truly am. When the mind turns inward, there comes a moment when the mind gets tired, feels incomplete, seeks peace. Then it turns inward. At that point, it becomes like fire, either restless and burning, fatigue and confusion, or steady and clear, attention and awareness. When this fire stabilizes, it becomes light. When does the mind awaken? The mind awakens when it realizes nothing outside is giving lasting peace. Even after success, pleasure, experiences, there remains a search. That search is the beginning of the awakening. What is the quest? The quest is simple, though it feels complex, to find a state that does not change, not temporary happiness, but something stable. After tasting stillness, when I experience silence, stillness and peace, even for a moment, something shifts. I recognize peace is not created, it is already present. This recognition deepens the search. What is awareness? Awareness is knowing what is happening, seeing without getting lost, being present, deeper understanding. Awareness is not thinking, awareness is not reacting, awareness is seeing clearly. What does awareness do? Awareness does not fight emotions, does not suppress thoughts, it simply sees them, and when something is clearly seen, it loses confusion, it loses the control. How awareness navigates emotions? When I am unaware, emotions take over. Reactions happen automatically. When I am aware, I see the emotion, I do not become it. The emotion passes, I remain steady. Kundalini, my understanding. Kundalini is not an external force. It is my awareness becoming intense, steady and undistracted, sharp, alert and present, like a focused flame becoming light. Chakras, my understanding. Chakras are not objects inside me. They are levels of experience: fear, desire, power, love, expression, clarity and silence. Awareness moves through these layers. Yoga, my understanding. Yoga is not posture alone. Yoga means integration. Body aligned, mind steady, awareness present. No division. Yoga, state of being. Yoga is the state where there is no conflict, no division, no struggle, just being. What happens then? Awareness begins to recognize itself. It sees, I am not just the body, I am not just the mind, I am the one who is aware. Awareness realizes, it experiences itself as existence, I am, intelligence, I understand, the creator, I express, sustainer, I continue, dissolution, I let go. What is all this about? It is not about becoming something new. It is about recognizing what is always present. Science of conscious awareness. This is not belief, it is observation. Watching thoughts, observing emotions. Staying aware, through this clarity emerges. The one when everything settles. No confusion, no division, no searching. There is only awareness as consciousness. The final line. I begin as attention, I become awareness, I remain as consciousness, the one, the absolute.